obviously your bread and butter is the recruiting game. You help families all over the country, and you have relationships with some of the top coaches in the game, as well as having been a coach yourself. What do you find in today's day and age that coaches are looking for from a recruiting standpoint?
Well, the biggest thing is I do not operate a recruiting company, recruiting agency. To me, that's an income stream that parents are kind of, they're always asking me questions. I won't mention names specifically, but there's a lot of these companies across the
Yep.
country that basically email blast or email bomb college coaches from NAIA through NCAA and JUCO. What
Hmm.
I'm more of a consultant with regard to a belief that athletic ability should lead you to academic excellence.
Mm.
I do not try and pump the hype train of drafting and being a draft pick and going to the Division 1. I was a Division 3 head coach, and I can assure you that there are some significant academic universities throughout the
Sure.
country that are Division 3 baseball schools that could compete with any Division 1 school on any given day, depending upon who's on the bump. But what I try to do is I try to explain to families there's been a massive shift.
Yep.
The narrative, 10 years ago, with regard to college and travel baseball, was that travel baseball was going to be a platform for those players from across the country to play with and against higher level or similar skill set level athletes.
Sure.
And it was very exclusive. In 2009 and 10, when Tyler was involved in the perfect game events, tournaments, both in the summer and the fall. 300 teams, in the summer would compete, and maybe 80 in the fall would compete. Now it's 3,000. There's multiple, whether it's PBR or there's multiple tournaments that are now, run all across the country.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a substantially watered down product in the eyes of college coaches.
Mm.
And the number one negative, this is my opinion, that travel baseball, the narrative that travel baseball has created is that we have created a sense of entitlement and customer service, meaning
Mm.
I have paid X amount of dollars, therefore I need to see a ROI. I need a return on my investment.
Right.
And so, within baseball, return on investment is A, playing time, B, playing the position that I want to play. And there's a limited team understanding. So college coaches
Oh,
will say to me, I spend more time creating an environment that is an understanding of roles, an understanding within the team, confinement of a team responsibilities, meaning the we versus the me.
come on.
And college coaches almost feel like they're always recruiting, meaning even
Mhm.
when the student athlete shows up on campus, in light of the transfer portal and the whole mentality of I can't play here, I'm going to take my bat and ball and go play for another team.
Yep.
Well, it's now finding its way into the college landscape. So, one, college coaches talk about
Wow.
team. They talk about the lack of physicality,
Mm.
and they talk about the service of a customer service as opposed to teaching and developing athletes not only as
Right.
baseball players but as becoming young men.